nice happy breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I got an interesting story to tell you. It's a story about the first time I went to like this fairground. Not gonna say where, cause then you guys might figure out where I live or something. Well, at least generally close to it. So, um, I'm gonna just hop into the story. So there's this like theme park we go to every year, like a weekend. Okay, and this is taking place last year when I was 12. So let's just hop into it. So when I was 12, I went to the place. Okay, we rented out these cabins and stuff. It was fun, and we like rented a golf cart because it's not like just like a normal like campground. Like you can sleep there too, by the way, and then go into like the theme park. I forgot to mention that. So we rented out a cabin and stuff. We're having our fun. You know, we're doing interesting stuff, having fun, and yeah. While we're in there, you know, it's kind of like there's this thing where like they'll have like paid actors like dressed up as zombies or like and have chainsaws and stuff run after you. So me being 12, I was terrified, literally terrified. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then after that, there was like this laser light show where it was like music and stuff and a bunch of like laser beams and stuff in like the lake because there's a lake there. And then we rented a golf cart like I said. And at night, you know, the adults would get a bit tipsy, just a little bit, and drive around the golf carts. And sometimes it was interesting. We'd go into like to the back of the campground with the lake and stuff. Because there was two lakes, the one in front and one in the back. When we went near that, we almost fell into it like 5 times. We almost drove into it. But that's kind of off topic. So, the one time that we're actually like driving the golf cart like late at night, like I'd say 10 because late was like kind of weird there. So what would happen is we'd go drive it at like 10 and like the adults were kind of tipsy like I said. So at that point it was kind of like, oh my god, like they were driving crazy. Like the one time when we flipped and stuff was like crazy. But we gotta back up, we paid for all the damages. But the one time in the day, they're all fine, okay? But guess what? They still find a way to flip it over. They're fine. But you know, no, it's not a normal flip. Into the water. And guess what the only kid that was on there? Guess the only kid. Yeah, me. Yep, me. And I was bugging out. Cause like, there's like fish in that lake and I was like bugging out. I was like at that time I was freaking out. Now that I look back at it, I was like, I was a little bitch. But you know, I would do it again, 100%. But yeah, and then like literally like Paul Bart, like camp security, came over there and had to help us out. And surprisingly, like I don't know how we didn't get kicked out. Like they said we have to pay for it, and I was like, okay. So the adults paid for it. Interestingly, they did. They all chipped in, and then we still went. Then we got another one to rent. Went actually pretty good. We almost flipped over in that one, but that's not the end of the story. So this ride there, like spins you around like really fast, and you know I'm on that ride, and you know what happens to me? Like I'm glad I'm still here. I'm glad, but like you guys know on roller coasters have this like sometimes that push bar thing that comes down. Well, yeah, that ride had one of these. Okay, and they forgot to like lock ours in correctly. So as we're going around, that thing goes up, and I'm bugging out. Like I'm like almost crying in tears because I'm 12. I thought my life was over. I thought I was about to fly out. Happily, I didn't. They didn't stop the ride though. And then after that, I refused to go on that ride. But that's not even the end of the story. You guys might think this is unrealistic, but that's not the end of the story. Okay? So, it gets way more interesting. So, you know, they have literally state troopers there too sometimes. And they have concerts there. So, my parents got concert tickets. and a couple of the other adults. They go there. They're listening to music. The kids got left at the cabins and stuff. And Paul Blart himself. No, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this man came in looking like Paul Blart, except he actually had a vehicle. He came in to and then he knocked on my cabin, the one that I was gladly in, and he said, "Hey, can I talk to your parents?" I was like, "No, they're accounted." And then he was like, "Okay, can I come in?" I said, "No, it's okay. Have a nice day, though." He said, "I'm coming in," because apparently they're allowed to. I don't even know. But he comes in and he's searching the place. Okay, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, why is he searching it? That's what I was thinking. This man just searches it everything. He goes through almost everything. Okay, except my one friend's stuff. Okay, so then after that happens, he just leaves. Says nothing, leaves. Next day, we're driving golf cart during the day. Apparently, we got pulled over in a golf cart. Yeah. So once we get pulled over in a golf cart, I'm just thinking to myself, because I was in it. There was a couple other kids. It was more of a kid ride. And I was just thinking to myself, what did we do this time? Pulls us over and says, "Hey, I just want to stop you." And then my mom goes, "Why?" And he goes, "Because from now on you have to stay with your kids at the cabin, cause that's what." And he said, cause somehow he recognized me, and then she was like, "Okay, okay," and then that was the end of that. But then a whole nother a state trooper pulled us over, cause apparently there's a speed limit there. Yeah. There's a speed limit. So it's 5 miles per hour. We were going maybe we got one of the better ones. We were going maybe 15. We get pulled over by a state trooper, normal. So do you know why I'm pulling you over? That happens. Yeah, so that was just a crazy time. But that light show with the lasers, that was crazy. I know this is kind of a short story. I got a bunch more coming out. But I just want to say thank you to all of you. Have an amazing day. And happy breakfast, lunch, or dinner.